Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we have a world coin hunt, and we're going to be searching through these half-pound lots of coins that was gifted by my boss. I work in a coin shop, and these were just a lot of foreign coins, but I got these as a gift, and I go through them one at a time, so I'm going to pour them out, and we'll get started going one by one, looking for old coins, silver, and anything cool that we might come across. So, starting out, we have 1 cent from Sierra Leone, 1964. I believe it's Sir Milton Margai, or Margai, is on the front, and he indeed is unity, freedom, and justice, but a really cool and uncommon coin. You know, we've gotten a fair amount in this lot, but you normally don't hear of Sierra Leone currency, so pretty cool stuff. And next up, we have a 10 new pence. This is a much more common coin, circulating British currency, 1970. And our next up is a good for 2 francs Chamber of Commerce 1922 French coin. So this is a very old French design, almost 100 years old, and very cool that we were able to pick one of those out, though that is a pretty common coin in these lots. Here we've got some more British currency, and this time it's 2 shillings from 1965. So again, this type of stuff is not extraordinarily rare, but it's always fun to see the different variety that you do get in these coin lots. Here we have a 5 shekelim coin from Israel. I'm not exactly sure how recently this was minted, but maybe I can get a little figure and put it in the box here after I go to edit in iMovie. Moving along, we have, this is a cool looking coin. Is it silver? I don't think so. 5 ore from 1949. Is this a Fosterlandet? I'm not exactly sure what country this is, so the ore kind of leads me to believe Sweden, Denmark, Norway, something along those lines. Here we have a coin that is very small, and it's a half of the new penny, and I'm unclear on where it's from. It says, oh, I don't know, so maybe this is Great British, but we're not exactly sure at this point. This has been sticking out. It's hold currency, and it feels really light, maybe aluminum, from Greece, 1964. And it is a 10 lepta coin, which is almost worthless. 10 lepta has extraordinarily low purchasing power, as the Greek currency is pretty inflated. Here we have some cool design on Israeli 10 shekelim coin. So I think shekelim are the equivalent of cents to the shekel, which is their unit of currency. Here's 25 pesetas, and it's from 1983. I think it's Juan Carlos I, I guess, is the person on the coin. Not exactly sure, but a more modern coin. We've gotten a lot of slightly older pesetas in the past, so it's cool to get a little bit of variety there. Here's Netherlands currency, and it is 1 gulden from 1976. Next up, we have a really shiny and uncirculated coin. I think that this is probably Japanese, but I don't exactly know what, and this is where that is going to become really handy to have some stuff down there. So the next coin that we're going to be checking out is this 20 coin, and it looks like there's some Greek something lettering, and I think it is Greek. I don't know exactly who the person on the front of the coin is, but I'm assuming that this is like 20 drachma, but I will also have more information on that in the lower left hand corner, making good use of that this video, I think. Here's 1969, so a year older than the previous 10 pence that we found. Here's a Italian coin from 1955, so a little bit older. I assume that this is 10 lire, as I think that the Italians were on the lire system at this point, but that is also extraordinarily light. This seems to be like some larger Thai currency, and I don't exactly know the denomination, but that's pretty big and a more elaborate design generally than what we've been seeing from Thailand in the past. This, on the other hand, is Arabic, so another alphabet that I don't really recognize too well, can't read it, but it is a coin featuring somebody on the back of a camel, so an animal that you certainly don't see a ton on US coins, and it is in great condition as well. I don't know exactly what, though, we're looking at there. 20 francs from Belgium. So this is a very simple coin. Can't say I love the design on that one because it doesn't look like they put a ton of thought into the obverse, at least, and 1981, so pretty modern. They should have done a little bit better with that one, in my opinion. And here we have, I think this is 10 yen from Japan, but we've gotten some really uncirculated Asian currency in this lot, so that's pretty fun to go through and check out what's going on. This one looks like it could be older, and I'm leaning that towards, thinking that this is a German coin, which in fact it is. One Deutsches Reich. 18, I think it's 1889, so that is almost, 130 years old, 129 years old, maybe for some of the viewers, by the time you see it, it'll be 130 years old, but a old German Reich coin, and that is probably going to be the oldest coin in this lot, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of silver. We got some silver last time, but here's a Leopold III coin from Belgium as well. 5 francs, 1941, wartime currency, so I think that's why you see a less, aesthetic coin, and more of a functioning one with a little bit more dull metal and not quite as nice of a design. Here's a heavy one. It's a half crown from 1949. Don't believe that that's silver. I think that they started it in 1947. This one has been standing out for a little while, very shiny at least, and it's Portuguese, 1990. And I don't think that I've seen one of these before. 5 escudos, so cool stuff. This one snuck in this slot, and I haven't, seen much of this, so really pumped to pick that up. Haven't seen a ton of Portuguese currency. And this one here is 2 centésimos. 1936, wow, so from Uruguay. They're doing, actually I don't know how they're doing in the World Cup right now. I think that they're doing, I don't know, never mind. But 1936, very cool coin. 2 centésimos, not a super common denomination, at least not in my experience. That leads us to 1950, 5 Belgian francs. So we've gotten a ton of Belgian currency spanning lots of generations. So that's pretty awesome. Here we have another Chamber of Commerce, 1921, 1 franc. So we've seen a fair amount of that, as have we of 25 peseta coins. Except this is what I was talking about. Most of this stuff is a little bit older, so the last time I think that Juan Carlos or something was mentioned. And here in a different, I assume that that's Franco is mentioned. I'm trying to pull the coin that I was talking about before up, and I'm having trouble finding it. Here it is. So most of the stuff has had Franco on the obverse, so that's why I was making that comment before. Here we have 1925, 50 centésimos, I think, from Italy. So an earlier coin for sure. And I've only gotten a couple of these, but I do recognize the general design, very awesome. This seems, is this maybe older Israeli stuff? 10 something. Don't know what that is. And this is really cool because it's got a bunch of edges. They're kind of cool ridges, and it's 1 of something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think this is 12 ridges, so featuring some grain, and it's very light. This is 3 pence, 1960, Great Britain. Here, I don't know what this is, 1 of something. This one looks interesting. 1982, Czechoslovakia Socialist Republic, so a first socialist coin of this lot where they explicitly mention the socialism. So that's an interesting denomination and an interesting coin for sure. First of that coin that we've come across in any of these. I think this is the 14th bag even, so we've certainly seen a lot of foreign coins. 1963, 1 shilling is up next. Nothing too crazy there. This one, on the other hand, looks pretty awesome. 1916 Magyar, I think that's Hungary. I don't know what that says. Kirali Valtopans, whatever. But it is a 20 filler Hungarian coin from the World War era. So that is awesome. I don't think that this feels silver or anything, but that's pretty crazy. That almost is cooler than, I've seen a fair amount of German stuff, never seen anything like that, so that's pretty awesome. Here, this looks like some rail went over it or something. A little bit of an Israeli design. I don't even know if that's Israeli. I'm going to do a little more, that's another research coin. This one, on the other hand, I've seen some similar stuff. I think this is old Russian currency. 2 kopecks from 1899, so another really old and somewhat unusual coin. I think last time we got one from that was like 3 kopecks, which was even cooler. But this is a sharply struck coin, and something, you know, there's a little bit of green, ugly, it's not corrosion, I don't think, but coloring to the coin. But it's preserved well, and it's a really awesome coin, making this hunt all the more exciting for me and hopefully for you. 100 lire coin from 1965 for Italy, and we've got 5 left. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile here. This almost looks proof. Is that proof? I don't even know. I'm going to take this off screen for a second. And I don't believe that it's proof, but it's a very reflective coin. 25 cents, 1976 from Netherlands. Next up, we've got 5 Deutsches Pfennig from 1875. I didn't even think that this was going to be that old. So, wow, 1875, 14 years younger than this coin, and it's nearing 150 years old. Not quite, though, but a seriously cool find. Don't think that this is silver either, but this is a ton of 1800s, and I'm going to have to figure out a title how to incorporate all of it. 1965 Hong Kong, how many cents? 5 cents. Neat. 1971 German 1 Pfennig coin, West Germany. And last but not least, we've got something that looks Yugoslavian or something. 1 dinar from 1965, and I do think that that is Yugoslavia, but we have an awesome hunt. Highlights include 1875 5 Pfennig, 1889 1 Pfennig, 1899 2 kopek, and that other coin, the 1916 World War I Hungarian 20 filler coin. So an awesome hunt, one for the books. Glad that you could join. Hoping to find silver next time, but this is all that you can really ask for. A bunch of cool coins and a fun hunt overall. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and connect with me, whether it's on Instagram at TreasureTownYT, Reddit at rTreasureTownYT, or on my website, treasuretownyt.com. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of my other videos.